Aristotelis Savalas was born in Garden City, New York, on January 21, 1922, the second of 5 children born to ethnic Greek parents. Christina, an artist who was a native of Sparta, and Nick Savalas, a restaurant owner. In 1941, Savalas was drafted into the United States Army. In 1943, he was discharged from the Army with the rank of corporal after being severely injured in a car accident. Savalas spent more than a year recuperating in hospital with a broken pelvis, sprained ankle and concussion. He then attended the Armed Forces Institute where he studied radio and television production. Savalas began as an executive director and then as senior director of the news special events at ABC. He then became an executive producer for the Gillette Cavalcade of Sports, where he gave Howard Cosell his first job in television. Before his acting career took off, Savalas directed Scott Vincent and Howard Cosell in Report to New York, WABC-TV's first regularly scheduled news program in fall 1959. Savalas made his film debut in Mad Dog Call, playing a cop. His work had impressed fellow actor Burt Lancaster, who arranged for Savalas to be cast in the John Frankenheimer-directed The Young Savages. Pollock worked on the film as an acting coach. In one of his most acclaimed performances, Savalas reunited with Lancaster and Frankenheimer for Birdman of Alcatraz, where he was nominated for the Academy Award and Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor. Savalas' first leading role in film was in the British crime comedy Crooks and Coronets. The same year he appeared in the James Bond movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service, playing Ernst Stavro Blofeld. Kojak was a bald New York City detective with a fondness for lollipops and whose tagline was "Who loves ya, baby?" Although the lollipop gimmick was added in order to indulge his sweet tooth, Savalas also smoked heavily on-screen, cigarettes, cigarillos and cigars, throughout the first season's episodes. The lollipops had apparently given him 3 cavities, and were part of an effort by Kojak to curb his smoking. Kojak aired on CBS for 5 seasons from October 24, 1973, until March 18, 1978, with 118 episodes produced. The role won Savalas an Emmy and 2 Golden Globes for Best Actor in a Drama Series. Due to a decline in ratings, the series was cancelled by CBS in 1978. Savalas and Fraser were the only actors to appear in all 118 episodes. Savalas was unhappy about the show's demise but got the chance to reprise the Kojak persona in several television movies, starting in 1985. Savalas was the lead actor in the TV movie Hellinger's Law, which was originally planned as a pilot for a series but ultimately never materialized. In 1992, he appeared in 3 episodes of the TV series The Commish. This was Savalas' final television role. Savalas was married 3 times. In 1948, after his father's death from bladder cancer, Savalas married his college sweetheart, Catherine Nicolaides. Daughter Christina, named after his mother, was born in 1950. In 1957, Catherine filed for divorce. She urged him to move back to his mother's house during that same year. While Savalas was going broke, he founded the Garden City Theater Center in his native Garden City. While working there he met Marilyn Gardner, a theater teacher. They married in 1960. Marilyn gave birth to daughter Penelope in 1961. A second daughter, Candace, was born in 1963. They divorced in 1974, after a long separation. In 1977, during the last season of Kojak, Savalas met Julie Hovland, a travel agent from Minnesota. The couple were married from 1984 until his death and had 2 children, Christian, an entrepreneur, singer and songwriter, and Ariana, an actress and singer, songwriter. Savalas was close friends with actor John Aniston, and was godfather to his daughter Jennifer, a successful TV and film actress. Savalas had a minor physical handicap in that his left index finger was deformed. This deformed digit was often indicated on screen. The Kojak episode Conspiracy of Fear, in which a close-up of Savalas holding his chin in his hand clearly shows the permanently bent finger. After Savalas reprised his Kojak role in the 1980s, he began to lose close relatives. His brother George Savalas, who played Stavros in the original series, died in 1985 of leukemia at age 60. His mother, Christina, who had always been his best friend, supporter and devoted parent, died in 1988. Later that year, Savalas was diagnosed with transitional cell cancer of the bladder. Savalas died on January 22, 1994, one day after his 72nd birthday, of complications of cancer of the bladder and prostate at the Sheraton Universal Hotel in Universal City, California. He had lived at the Sheraton in Universal City for 20 years, becoming such a fixture at the hotel bar that it was renamed Telly's. Savalas was interred at the George Washington section of Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills Cemetery in Los Angeles, California. The funeral, held in the St. Sophia Greek Orthodox Church, was attended by his third wife, Julie, and his brother Gus. His first two wives, Catherine and Marilyn, also attended with their own children.